Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad you're joining me today. It always warms my heart, also for the new subscribers. The second episode of the Autumn Journal, and I will want to do a bit on the pages, pulling together the signatures. It will be 3 signatures, and it's not to say that they will stay in this order, but I usually put together something and later I'm looking at it again and again, and then sometimes pages will be interchanged in the signatures. Really looking for my words. Also, I want to do some crafting because that's the most fun, I think. So we're going to be making something, and I hope that inspires you to make it also. What is this? Oh, no. I will link down below in the description box because I can't remember whose idea this was. This is Tracie Fox, and I will link the video in the description box also. And for the new people, I always really prepare because it takes me a very long time to, exactly, because I saw from Tracie Fox, so these items, they were obvious. She used something like this, and I made these on my computers. It's just with Word, and I chose a bit of a beigey background. You can't really see it, but yeah, this is more white than this, and I stamped on it a bit to give it a bit more jazz. But it takes me very long to put all the items the way I want them, and if I would do that on camera, I would get nothing done. It would take hours for the video, and I don't want that. So these are flashcards, I think they are called. This is I have this die, but you can use any shape. Tracie used frames. In this shape she had a frame. I have this, but it doesn't have to have the tab, but you can make the tab. If you have a tab, you can just go around it with your pencil. If you have any tab, whatever, but you can make this with the envelope punch board also if you have that. But yeah, I have this die because I really like it as a small card to put into journals. So I said already I made this, so this will be on here. I'm start gluing because I know the way I want it, and I made another one. Yeah, autumn. Here you can see the background a bit better. It's 2 tones in beige, but I want warm hugs. I like that. Oh yeah, and I didn't stamp that, but something like this you can make in Word also. But Tracie Fox sells the digital kit with all kinds of sentiments, but I wanted words that go with my autumn journal. And she has random the words are not coming today. And she has junk journal words, but I think there are more designers with these kind of cards. And it's very windy today in the Netherlands, and cloudy and sunshine, but the temperature is wonderful. It's in the 20s, 22, 22 to 24, 25 degrees Celsius. Wonderful. So, and I want some cheesecloth under here because this was a bit, it's okay, but it's a bit, I don't know what to call it, but I didn't like it. I want a layer underneath it. Yeah, maybe I have to try this more, because I keep forgetting. I find it difficult to get handy with it. I don't know how else to say it. It's wonderful to just have to press with the handle, but the coordination, I think I should call it, is for me a bit difficult. Let's see that I want it a bit peeking out of the underneath the mushroom. Now I forgot. I hope I asked how you're doing. Yesterday evening we got very surprising news. On Sunday my son called if we were at home, but at that time I wasn't home, my husband was, and then he asked, "Are you home Monday evening?" I said yes. Normally my husband goes, has his sports, but that's just 1 hour. So I said that to him, and I said okay. So yeah, I thought they were just coming to visit. No, I'm not paying attention because I'm babbling again. But I want a bit here, because if I just put the labels down, yeah, I thought, not that, I don't like it that much. So I think I want it like this, a bit of a grounding, and then that label there, and the number here, maybe a bit higher. So I have to apply more glue there later, I think. Let's see. That, and I want that, if it's possible, peeking out also a bit. And then the number label. Like that. Yeah, I have to push it a bit towards this side, and then I want to use those leaves. So yeah, my son and my daughter-in-law came yesterday evening, and our family and her family were in the understanding that, oh yeah, we thought, no, there are no children coming there. They for a long time they thought they didn't want children, and later they were doubting that again, and because we didn't hear anything, we really thought, that's it, they made their choice, they have a good life, they have nice jobs, and lots of nieces and nephews they spend time with, but they were pregnant. I never thought I would get that news, so we were very excited, especially for them, because after they really decided, we're going for this, they really thought it through. It's my daughter, for as long as she can remember, she knew I want to have children, and my son and his wife, they had to think about it. Yeah, what do we really want in life? And yeah, with everything happening in the world, that's not always fun. But yeah, so we're going to be a grandmother and grandfather again in March next year. It's a bit early, but they already wanted to tell us and my daughter, of course, and my daughter-in-law has she had 3 sisters, but one sister passed away a couple of years ago, unfortunately. But yeah, to the direct family and 2 very, very good friends, they already told it now, because they're only 8 weeks, and that's still a bit early to announce it everywhere. So they just did the family, and yeah, we were so surprised. Yeah, so my son's going to be a dad. So it's covering up a bit of the words, but you can still read them, and that's the most important. And on the back, I already backed it with, oh no, this is cardstock, thicker cardstock, watercolor cardstock, I think. And I put from the kit, a kit page, I did it, I had a misprint, and I think I used that one. Yeah, I tried all kinds of papers, but I know in the end always the absent paper comes out the most beautiful because the colors are so bright. But this, I thought that would be a perfect background. There's just enough color in it, but it's not so bright in your face, because that's not always necessary for a background. Yeah, love it. Cute. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to show you. This one I made in part 1, but I thought it was too, yeah, it needed something here. This is okay, but here it bothered me that it was just plain brown there, and I really love it now. I still have these from years ago. I use them in my own autumn journals, and the autumn journal I swapped, but yeah, I like it way better now. So that turned out like that. And this one, cute. Yeah. Then this, yeah, I will link it because in my photograph I can't see from whom I saw this. I want to ink this up. I think I used this paper. Oh yeah, I used it with the owl. So it is a 6x6 pack, paper pack I have for years already. And I was looking for something to go with this, and I thought, oh, this will be fine. I tore it and then I embossed it just for some extra dimension. Let's see how I thought of this. And on the photo, which I saw where I got the idea, it looks like she used a real strip of negative, and I have some, but hers was very transparent. These are the strips we used to get, and yeah, they're way too dark. And in the photo there was very light brown, but you could see through it. Yeah, but I thought, oh, I have negatives, but I can't use them because they're too. And I thought, do I want some maybe some vellum behind it, and I didn't try. Let's see, I have some vellum, I think. Where is it? Vellum. Let's see if I have this that's blank. Yeah, like this is from old photo albums, but then I think it's too muted, then it doesn't stand out. So, and I thought as much. That's why I didn't really. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave it like this. That's why I didn't audition it, because I already thought it would be too covering up. Let's see if I can. I'm still thinking. Yeah, I have this die also. It's for kind of a small planner to make your pages, and I'm thinking if I want to round the corners, but because I can always do that, I can already glue this, but not completely, because the flowers I want to let them stick underneath there. This is something the person that I saw it from didn't have, but yeah, mine is looking different. In a way, it's just I'm using a flower also, and she did that too, and we're using the negative, but otherwise they're completely different. And I thought if I just used the flowers, I thought it was too bare. I wanted a bit more. And I'm going to make the holes again later, because I like them. And I want this over here, and the flower will be a bit on top of that. So I'm going to glue that, because I know where I want the label. And for quite some time I was thinking, yeah, if you follow me, you may have heard that I said it before. I did scrapbooking before this, and I made a life book, I call it, for my daughter. From when she was born until she was 25, because that was the age. I thought it's a beautiful number, and with that age she got married and she immigrated to Indonesia. And yeah, later I thought I want to make that kind of a book for my son also, but it was a lot of work. And at that time I was I was really at the end really struggling to get it ready before she immigrated, and I was a bit fed up with it, because I had done it took me a couple of years on and off to make the book. And I noticed that I was a bit fed up, and it takes a lot of time if you really want to make a beautiful scrapbook. Definitely when you're putting images in, and I know it should be relaxing, but it's different when you make it for someone else than for your own, and then you make every event, you make a page. But yeah, I discovered it's not really my hobby. I did make some baby books for my two grandchildren, and for my daughter's best friend for her first child. I made one also, but I knew it's not something I really want to continue, because I like the baby books better, because I didn't have to put pictures in. So it was just making the book. To see how I'm going to position them. Okay. And this one, this one I want to go over the negative, but this one I really have to position very well. So now I still have to finish the book for yeah, then I gotta burn out, and yeah, I really struggled with all kinds of things, and no, the divorce was already done, and I want this here, but I want it that it's speaking out of the negative, so I have to see how askew I want it, and then this I want straight, just to make it a bit more difficult. Let's see if I can hold it here. Then I can put glue on this one, and hopefully I can cut the excess away. I think I will. But yeah, and then I discovered junk journaling, and I like it way better, and I didn't feel like making the scrapbook, and I felt bad because I thought, yeah, it's not fair. I made it for my daughter, I have to make it for him too. And I was yeah, for quite some weeks now I was really thinking about it again, and I thought, yeah, I really have to make it. And now they got, yeah, when they came with that news that they were having a baby, I thought, yeah, now I really have to complete the book, because it's a new phase in his life, and I will stop at 25 with his book also, but I think it's a nice opportunity to give him the book. And my daughter-in-law is 31 and he's 32, so they're past the 25, but yeah, so now this morning I was in the attic to see. We have to really clean up there. There's so much stuff there that we haven't used in years, so maybe I can put a table there to, yeah, put it all out. If you ever scrapbooked and you're making a big book with photos, yeah, at one time, then you know it takes up a lot of room. And if I have to clear it away every time, I know when I was making the book for my daughter, that doesn't work. Then you get nothing done. You have to constantly think again, oh, what was I doing and how was I planning on doing things? So I want to spread it out so I can really work on it. I want to glue that one first, but I have to be sure that the word is correctly. How am I going to do this? I think I'm going to clip it so that the negative doesn't move. And then I can adjust the flower accordingly. I love negative strips. They're so cute to use. And I put one here also, just to be extra sure. No, that doesn't work. I want one. That doesn't work either, of course. Ah, yeah. Let's see if that will work, because I have to put it in there and underneath there. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to try. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do to finish the book. Lots of photos in there and yeah, favorite things. And the book of my daughter really suffered from Indonesia, from the moist. And I have to redo the complete cover. I still have to do that. They're already 4 years in the Netherlands, but those things are, I don't know why, I'm procrastinating, I think it's called. I can't really put myself to do that. I already for over a year, I think maybe longer, I have the fabric that I want to use. Let's see if that will work, because I don't want glue everywhere. Oh, no. I'm gonna take a wet wipe, maybe that's, oh. Now I can already glue this on. Oh. It's still moving, but I think it will set. To watch the time. The excess glue. I think now I have a bit. Okay. I think it'll be fine. I still need that. Put my things away a bit. Okay. Oh, there's a bit glue on the image. Ah, that happens. Wow, I rubbed too hard. There's a bit gone from the. That happens with the Epsom paper, and I really dislike that that happens, but yeah, maybe I can do something with a crayon or something. It's beautiful paper in color, but you see the glue is very visible if you touch anything and there's glue on there. And I tried so many papers, but with my printer I have all kinds of papers, but none of them are really beautiful in color. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that yet, but and I don't have to put glue there and there. And let's see if this wants to work with the small bottle. Because if you have a thin layer of glue, then it dries quicker. And I want some extra between the holes that it really sticks. I can't really see where put glue. Not very visible. Here, here, here I can put some more. There's still no glue. Yeah. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Now the threads of the glue. Let's see that I get this a bit right the first time. Okay. Let's put this underneath. Cute, cute, cute. It's a bit more difficult because I have to cut it like this. Oh, I thought it was sticking out, but I am going to. I think I'm going to ink it on this side also, because it's not completely white paper, so I wanted to leave it. It doesn't all have to be dark colors in the journal. Okay, and I still have to. And this is already taking more time than I thought. Yeah, I'm going to add more glue and I will make the holes, but I want to continue with the pages, otherwise it will be a long video anyway. Oh, love it. Yes. Yeah, that one, I don't know how to fix it, but I'll see if I can fix it. I don't, yeah, it shows. Maybe a small, oh, a teeny tiny butterfly. I have to glue this one on. The branch, just to have the number 3 in a collage. But it's not really like that, because this is it's not really a collage and every item in the collage counts. So yeah. Let's see. I'm going to do that. Oh. No, I'm not getting it in. Why is that? Yeah, it's a bit longer than I wanted it, but that's fine. I can't get it in. I don't know why it is. I think it glued a bit more with this one, but that's okay. I like all the dimensions underneath, on top. This is a bit open. I can put a bit of glue. It doesn't have to be stuck down all the way, you know that. That doesn't matter for me. Yeah, love it. I don't think it really, maybe the really small one. I like that, yeah. It's not so, does it? No, it doesn't get in there. Ah, I have to eyeball this a bit. And I can never do that. To get it round. It's so difficult. Yeah, I will ink it more. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I do want to make the holes, but we're continuing with the papers because I also want to fold and glue some, if I can remember. how I wanted it, because if there's some days between it, then sometimes I'm completely at loss what I thought of I wanted to do. Okay, they'll come back later. The stacks. This I want in the middle. There will be pockets on there, and this is the back. Every pile has 2 digitals. Oh, I hope there is enough light. The sun is shining. So 2 digitals. I have, where did I put it? This kind of book. It's a bit in the style of Edith Holden, because it has the months and beautiful images, and like it's written, handwritten, the writing. And I took out all kinds of September, October pages, but it's this book where the images came from, and I want to extend them. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one I can. I'll show this one first. So 1 book page, always a music page. I think, yeah, I love those so much. A ledger. This one is not written on, and this is from an autumn book from Verkade, the tea, or yeah, I don't know how, tea cards, I think they call them. And this I chose one with completely text, but it's about the autumn from that book. And this is just one extra. I really like the color. Color-wise, it goes well with autumn. So every pile has that. And I already, yeah, tried a bit what I wanted. This is the page, but let's see where the digital is. It's the same size. So I had to lose a lot of the page because it's a pretty large book. And I already folded it. There's a little hole there with the folding, but I think it will be fine. Yeah, maybe I can put something there, but I'm not sure it's really necessary because it's very thick paper. It just, with the scoring, that happened. But if I am going to put something, yeah, maybe the tape. Let's see. I have this digital tape, and there are some that are very small and light, so I can see how that looks, because I don't want to take away too much from the page. I always do this, and then you have the cute, like it's ripped from the, I don't know what you call that. The dispenser, yeah, I remembered how you call it. I have a little white I don't want. I really love this because, yeah, this was quite a bit of work to do that. And I thought, yeah, this is quite the invention. I will link it in the description box, so if you're interested. It's also from a Dutch designer. Yeah, I'm not a designer, but she's Dutch too. So that's something we have to support also. Do I want it on this side? Yeah, I think I'm on the other side. I want maybe a real reinforcement. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So I made it as large as this one, and then I thought I'm going to extend the pages, but this one I want to do, and I did that once before, so I'm first going to do that. Put that to the side. I'm a bit all over the place. I need this one. You saw me do this in my latest journal, not oh my lord, the words today. Not the Stringbound journal, but the journal before that. I think that was the Angel journal. And this is from Rose Hill, Paper Cottage, from the Maple Hazel journal. You flip this open. This, she had a coffee dyed paper, but this is one paper where I have my fingers now. Then this is a digital. It's only glued here as a pocket. This side is loose, and then in between you can put another page. And because this is double-sided, because when I did this, the digital was printed double-sided. I really like that. And in between I'm going to use the grid, and a very long time ago I tea or coffee dyed that, and I want that a bit smaller. Now I have to see, oh yeah, I have to use this as a template, and I have to use the decal edge because I don't want the straight edges, and I don't want to tear because then I will lose more paper. So I'm going to just, yeah, and the cutter doesn't like that if you cut that just a bit, or it's just my cutter, I don't know. But it's the normal thinner paper, it doesn't really like. Okay, and this also. Oh no, because on that side maybe I have to cut a bit more. But this will be on there. Maybe I can show that. That will make the pocket. This is a bit straight. Then I did it a more rugged. I don't know if, yeah, it's a bit thick to be folding this, so I don't know if I want that. This is the size, but this will be a center, and the center is always has to be shorter than a normal page, because otherwise it will be sticking out. If you have a lot of pages in each other, the middle one will stick out if they're all the same size. So if you don't want that, if you want them straight and not sticking out in the middle, you have to be mindful that they're shorter than a normal page. And here I want that cut also. I think I have to do it like that. Oh, it has to be shorter, and then this. Okay. Yeah, I think I can. I don't know if I'm doing this right, because then there is just a tiny bit, so I have to move it further, because here I want to, oh, I can cut that. Oh no, I wanted to fold it. I can fold that as a flap, and then you can do something with it. So I'm going to, here it's half an inch, no, a quarter of an inch about. So I think I'm going to do it like that. I'm sorry if I'm not really making sense. So that will be a flap on that side. Erase it here. And now this is my page. But I want something left over. This one has to be shorter than that one. Like that. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Then this will be showing a bit, and I folded it crooked. I want this to be straight. Let's see, then I can, yeah, I think I will do this. Okay, now fold this all together. Then I have my fold line. And now I can cut this, because now it fits in my trimmer, because if it's all open it doesn't fit. And now we have the same, because I have to just cut a sliver off, which it doesn't like. Okay, so I have to be careful that I don't, I think I'm going to cut both, and then there will be a bit shorter than that page, so they're not all the same. Line it up a bit. Yeah. See, then it's better if there are more pages. Sorry for the noise, because it makes a lot of noise. Yeah, just a bit shorter. That's fine. So this is what you see, but now this isn't straight, and I don't like that. So I can see that it's not, yeah, it's a really weird measurement. Oh, that's strange. It's folded straight, and yet, and here it cut out a bit more, but that's fine. We'll go with that. That's fine. It looks crooked, or this one is crooked. I still want to cut this with the decal edge. That. Okay. Yeah, that's strange, because if I look at it this way, is it? Now the white still looks a bit larger. I'm just going to cut it a bit more. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. That wasn't my intention to be. So if I see this now, this looks shorter than that, but it's not. I'm going to ink this a bit quickly. And at least I showed you one page that is extended and has a cute something. That's different. Then here, isn't she cute? Mama. I just want a smaller pocket. And it will be just, this has to go because that will catch. It just has to be over the fold just a bit to glue it shut. And later this will be in the middle of the signature, so it will be sewn in. So I have to position it. I'm going to put a bit of glue on this side. It just has to stay. And then you can make it as long as you want. Or as short as you want. You can also put an envelope in between. Just whatever you want. Yep, like that. I'm going to let that dry a bit, and then I can put glue here, here, and here. Do I want a fancy border? I have my punches again. Maybe this one. Why not? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. A bit in the middle. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Still not until the end. Okay. There's a bit there. Maybe I can. I have to put that on the other side. No, doing it wrong. Yeah. Okay. And here. Okay. Make it up a bit. This is something Roxy Creations often does on the sides of the paper, just to have a bit of more interest. And I started using that a couple of journals ago. Oh, the Roxy journal. I did extended pages and everything. Yeah, the Roxy journal. And I made in between. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I think I'm going to, where's my needle? Sorry for the reach. Here it is. I'm going to use my normal glue because the tuck is big enough. It can do without a bit of real estate. Only here I have to put it just a bit. And maybe I can put a bit of glue here. Oh, that's not a bit. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to. Oh, it doesn't work that way. I have to fold it again. So I'm really seeing where it has to go. Oh. Okay. I didn't reinforce it on the other side, but I think it will be fine. The paper is very thick. Oh, there's glue here. Normally, if I roll it like this, it rubs off. So I have to let it dry. And how much do I want here? Do I want that complete thing? Not really. Raggy edge. Maybe a bit more. This way I tear a bit easier, I thought. But it's attached, so it's not that easy. And sometimes I do this with the scissors, and then you can manipulate it a bit more. I couldn't do this if there were digitals, but this paper is just like this. I bought a stack, and they are all like that. So now I have to stay away a bit from the middle. So that's a lot of journaling space, and I can always put a pocket or something in. But this will really be a writing journal. No glue. Ah, I didn't have that in mind. Luckily it sticks out by I've completely forgot, because I'm talking. I always mind that it stays in, and it could have been a bit more, but it's sticking out so you can see the layers, and that's, yeah, normally what I want. Okay, I think I will ink those, but that's our first page, like this. Yeah, I'm going to stop the video because it's very long. This one, yeah, maybe this one I can just show you, but this, yeah, is a put together page. This one I printed twice because that is so beautiful as a tuck spot. I did that before. I put it on just normal book page I had a lot of. Yeah, I'm going to use this one again. And then it makes a beautiful tuck spot. So you can always look at digitals. What can I do more with them? This is also beautiful as a fussy cut, and then use maybe as a corner tuck. So always look beyond what you can do with a digital just as a page. There's mostly more. And what I did the last journals is also that I collaged on digitals, and it makes the digital even more, yeah, beautiful. Texture and extra layers always make it a bit more interesting. You have to be careful with that wet wipe, so that can really dry. It's already folded. So this is the back side, and the yeah, normally I my words, gosh. I have a digital, I have a different paper, maybe another paper, and then a digital again. So I have a variety in the sequence of the pages. But this is a beautiful tuck spot now. Yeah, this is what you see in the journal halfway, and it coordinates with the digital underneath. Yeah, I'm going to stop here because it's going to be too long. In the next video I will continue with these pages. So yeah, if you're not interested in how I put together a signature, you can skip that part. But yeah, you'll always learn from every video. You'll always learn something or get inspired by it, and that's why most creators make the videos. So I'm going to put this back here again, and I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much if you stayed until the end. I'm always very grateful for people who watch the complete video, even if it's fast forward. So this is a tuck spot, the page, a flip out page, and again lots of writing room. Here I can put a decoration. It can stay open or it can be closed. Oh, I didn't cut this. Yeah. I have to cut that with the deckled edge, but that's fine. I'm going to leave this open. The beautiful journaling cards that are made in this episode. Yeah, love them. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I love you guys. Bye bye.